Hi and welcome to WEH Videos. My name is Skip and today I want to talk about Skyvector, a great website to help you with your flight planning. But before I start, I want to clear up a mistake I made in a video when I did a flight plan from Monterey to San Francisco. I said that VFR pilots cannot fly in the Victor Airways and they were for IFR pilots only, and that is not true. These airways are for both VFR and IFR flying. However, there are some rules for using the Victor Airways, and one of them is you should enter the airways at one of the fixes. You don't want to just drop in any old place and start flying. So that's enough of that for right now. I'd like to show you a few things about Skyvector that might help you. It is a place where you may get sectional charts for any place in the United States. Each one of these areas is a sectional chart, and you can see the name up there on the top. So here's San Francisco and Klamath Falls, and you can select these charts individually, or up here on this top row you'll see we have the Worldview. So this is basically the whole world and all of their skyways. Let me go back in. We also have the same in the VFR world. So you get the whole world here. You can get the idea. This map goes on forever. But sectional charts are very small, and they're a particular area. So if we click on San Francisco, we are going to get just the San Francisco area chart. And so this is San Francisco, and that's the only thing you'll see on the chart. The thing about using a sectional chart here is that it's a specific area, and you have legends up here on the left corner, and this will help you. You won't find these on the world views, but you will find them on the sectional charts, and this is going to help you actually read the chart. So here we will find symbols for the airports. We get airport data. We can also see what the different airspace is, obstructions, radio navigation aids, communication boxes. It explains what everything is on the chart. Up here we have miles. So this is 10 nautical miles, this is 10 statute miles, and this is kilometers. To use Skyvector, you take your cursor and you put your mouse over a location and you right click, and it'll give you the location information. And all you have to do to create a flight plan is to click on the location. Here we have San Carlos, California. We will click that to the plan. We go up here to flight plan, and you can see that we have San Carlos loaded. So that's really all there is to it. You have here the world view, and you have the world low view, where you have waypoints. You can click on these and you can add these waypoints to the plan. So if you were making a GPS flight and you wanted to put fixes in, you could add these to your plan. So go to skyvector.com and just experiment with the website and get familiar with it. You will find it is a really great tool for helping you with your flight planning. So let's plan a little VOR to VOR flight from San Carlos, California up to Benton Field, California. There's two airports that I fly out of in real life. So let's zoom in a little bit and figure out what VORs we want to use for this flight. So San Carlos is right here, and we want to go up this way. So let's just take a closer look at what that might be like. Let's just move this up here and zoom in some more. Get right down here so we can see what we have to deal with. And all these blue lines out here, around here circling San Francisco, is Class D airspace, and we need to stay out of that unless we want to call San Francisco and get permission to fly through that, but we're not going to do that. So here we are, San Carlos. We could fly this way and go up, but if we look at San Francisco fly area here, it gives us some airways that we can fly. And it looks to me like it might be easier to come out here, and it says below 4,000 feet we can just fly up along the coast and just go over the Golden Gate Bridge and then sneak out up this way. With that, let's go find some VORs. So we'll go back to this map here. We'll zoom out a bit, scroll back down, and we have Skaggs Island. So let's add that to our flight plan. We can just right click and Skaggs Island, we can put that on the plan, and it's going to draw a line straight to there, but that's okay. What we'll do is we'll grab this. See how you get that little cross there? We can just drag it over here to Half Moon Bay, and we can stick it on the plan there. And then we can come over here and click on Half Moon Bay and just move it up. So now you see we've gone from San Carlos to Half Moon Bay. And then, we'll just leave it at that. We're going to come out over here, we'll follow up the coast, and then we'll go to Skaggs. So what's next up the way here? Skaggs, here's Williams. So let's add Williams to our plan. And let's continue a little farther up. And here's Red Bluff. We're going to add Red Bluff to the plan. And then here's Redding. And if we click Redding, we have a Redding VOR, RDD right here, 108.4, and we'll add that to the plan. So there's our flight plan. We've selected the VORs we want to use, and over here you see we have everything we need. We have our waypoints, we have the VOR frequencies for each one of our VORs that we want to navigate to. So we're ready to go. Now let's back out a little bit and plan our departure. And we determined that we're going to come out this way towards Half Moon Bay, go up the coast, pick up the first VOR when we get over the bridge. So now we want to write down all this information. We want to write down our VORs and the frequencies. And another nice feature, if you notice here on the lines, it tells us what heading to go to get to the next VOR. So we will fly out here, lock on to the Skaggs VOR, and we will fly directly to that, and then we will leave on that VOR on the 360 radio, and it says here we got 56 nautical miles, and we will head up towards Williams, and we will lock on to that. We will tune NAV 2 radio to that frequency, and as soon as it becomes active on our way from Skaggs to Williams, then we will go to Williams by tuning in their frequency 114.4 into the NAV1 radio and continue on till we get to Williams, and then use the same process from Williams to Red Bluff and then from Red Bluff to Redding. Once we get to Redding, we'll just fly out around here towards a lake, and we will be able to see Benton Field, and then we will do a visual landing there at Benton. So that's the end of this part 1 of this little tutorial. I think what I'll do is do the rest of this tutorial in part 2 by actually making a flight, so show you how to tune the radios if you're not familiar with that. So if you already know how to use your radios in this kind of navigation, you probably don't need to watch part 2. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please click the like button. If you would like to leave a comment, that would be great. Thank you again, and God bless.